Greetings and salutations. Hi. Welcome to McCrazy Talk. It's a weekly podcast with yours truly, Mark McCrazy.
I'm Indy B.
DJ Menace.
And we highlight the dumbass stories that you may have missed because of our ridiculous, political cycle, political news cycle.
Yeah.
So stupid.
My gosh. But let me tell you, there's more than enough nonsense going on in and around you to share, and we are the kind of people that are going to bring it to you. Did we say our names already?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Mark
Boy.
high today.
As a kite.
Where you been? What you been doing?
You know, I can't imagine what kind of person I would be if I actually did do drugs. Could you imagine?
I can't imagine. I can't.
My brother thinks I'd be hilarious.
It would help with your road rage.
Yeah, it would. It would calm you
It
down.
would calm me down.
A little bit.
I wouldn't give a shit about this traffic. Yeah, well, maybe I
Like,
need.
fuck this traffic,
Yeah,
man.
well, maybe I need to look into that. But today, we're not going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about several different things. For instance, let's talk about how couples may argue over money, the kids, and dog shit. Wait, what? Is 26 years old too old to spank your son?
Yeah. What?
I got a story about that.
26.
Silence is golden unless it's a toddler. And
right.
check your storage. You could have $250,000 sitting in storage right now. I'm going to have you check your storage a little bit later on, okay?
Damn, I ain't got none.
And did you hear about Tupac?
Yeah, I saw that
Tupac got
story.
arrested for meth and aggravated assault.
Huh?
Yeah.
He sure did.
So Tupac, that's his name, Tupac Shakur, 40 years old, taken into custody after threatening police with a knife. This happened in Tennessee. Yep. Plus, they found all kind of drugs on him, meth possession, drug paraphernalia, and he's heavily tatted. I'm not sure if it says Thug Life on it, but he is heavily tatted. Oh, and by the way, footnote, Tupac is white.
And that's its real name. That's crazy.
Birth certificate, driver's license
Did
name.
he do that? Because there's no way his parents named him that 40 years ago.
Absolutely, he's 40.
Right, but did he
Oh, did he
change his
change
name
his
to
name?
Tupac
Right.
Shakur?
Now, if he was 23, you may go, yeah, that's your parents doing that. 40? No.
Keep your head up, bro.
That's right, keep your head up. And how's Brenda doing? Let's talk about this other story. Guy in Colorado got into an argument with a coworker last week. Then followed the coworker into the bathroom, where the coworker is the most vulnerable. And while the coworker was sitting there on the toilet, gave him a bunch of them.
Damn.
Yep, guy's been arrested for assault.
Yeah, you can't really defend yourself while you're on the toilet.
No,
It's a shitty situation.
It's a shitty situation. My God, I mean, after that beating, I'm sure that guy was pooped. Oof.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Silence is golden unless it's a toddler.
Right.
Say that all the time.
Yep.
This story came out about how this toddler was left alone. It's like, man, it sure is quiet around here. When Dad finally looked over at the toddler had down 18 cups of yogurt.
18.
18 cups of yogurt.
With that little stomach.
He's going to have the squirts for days.
Days.
How did he even eat 18?
It's going to be like a
soft.
soft serve yogurt machine.
Oh, my God, that doesn't quit.
Just constantly running like a faucet.
With no off button. Oh, my God.
Poor baby.
Them pull-ups are going to be a disaster.
You know what's funny is I thought all yogurt was like TCBY or Sweet Frog. And then the other day I had like a
Real
Chobani.
yogurt.
A Chobani, which I support. I love that company. But I actually tasted one for the first time. Yogurt is disgusting.
It's not that good.
No, I don't.
It's an
do.
acquired taste. It really
The
is.
smell kind of turns me off.
It smells milky.
TCBY though, or any place
Well, that's
like
frozen
that.
yogurt.
Frozen
Yes,
yogurt.
that's frozen
That's
yogurt.
like a treat. That's
I
like
like
ice
that.
cream.
Yeah.
It's not
But
the
yogurt.
same.
49-year-old woman, guess the state?
Florida.
Yep, intentionally set fire to a man's tent while he slept inside. The man woke up and was able to pour water on the flames to put them out. He then grabbed the woman's cell phone and called 911. Man, isn't that like somebody using your cell phone to call the cops on you? She jumped on the man, took her phone back, and ran off. The woman was eventually tracked down by the police and arrested. It isn't known why she did it.
It's just a methy situation. and I meant to say methy.
Yeah.
It's just like she sets his tent on fire and is there after, and then lets him use his phone. Or
No, he snatched the phone from her, called 911.
yeah, but who doesn't take off? Like she's still there after she set his tent on fire.
She needed her phone back. Another methy situation, this time in California. California woman waved down a police officer to help her after the car she had stolen ran out of gas. The officer gave the woman a ride to her vehicle as well as a gas can and then said, let me run these plates. Well, I be damned. This damn
you know the whole
Chrysler
time.
LeBaron is not yours.
You know the whole time she was on edge.
No, she was trying to play cool.
But in her
She's
head,
an idiot. An idiot.
She's an idiot.
She waves down a cop.
it almost worked.
She almost got away.
Almost. It's like an episode of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And I would have gotten
Got
away
away
with
with
it. Wasn't for you meddling kids. A man tried to use his wife's passport to sneak his mistress into the United States. Guy from Michigan last month was busted for taking his wife's passport to try to sneak his mistress from Macedonia into the United States. Now he and the mistress are both facing up to 10 years in prison.
That's a shame.
We smuggling chicks in from Macedonia.
Macedonia. Have we run out of chicks here in the United States that we need to go?
I consider myself somewhat intelligent. Where the hell is Macedonia?
I'm gonna have to look it up too.
Yeah, and then his
I can't point
wife,
that
his
out.
wife must look somewhat like the Macedonian woman.
I'm a product
She
of the
must be there from there.
Chicago public school system. I have no idea
No
where
idea.
Macedonia. So have you seen this viral video where a woman is grinding on an officer who's handcuffing her?
I heard about it.
Have you seen this?
No.
Oh yeah, and there's audio too. So the whole time he's arresting her, she's got something to say to him. Let's see here. Oh, of course they make me sit through an ad first. Golly. Well, anyway, I'll talk to you about that while the ad's playing. But anyway, the video shows a blonde woman being pushed up to a window, and as she's being pushed up to that window, she's got some choice words for said officer. Here's the audio.
Oh, yeah? You like that? You like that? Yeah?
The laugh at the end makes it. That makes the whole thing.
She made it sound like they were in a porn.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That's a bit much.
She went over the top with it.
Oh, what is all?
You like that? Is that what you like?
I like the laugh at the end. That was fantastic. It almost was Nelsonish from.
Yeah.
From The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Well, an Alabama man was injured after his dog hit the throttle on his four-wheeler and the ATV ran him over. That dog's upset about something. The man had the dog's leash tied to the handlebars on the four-wheeler. The leash got tangled on the throttle and caused the ATV to crash and hit the man.
Why are people always setting their dogs up to kill them?
I don't get it. Bananas.
Dogs
Man
have
was
shot people.
And let me tell you, this guy was hurt, had to be airlifted to the hospital. Dog's okay though. Dog's fine.
Shot somebody though. He's
Yeah.
got it on his conscience now.
Yeah, man. the dog's got a little teardrop next to his eye.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a killer now.
Let's see here. Oh, now this story here is a bit much. Put down your breakfast sandwich or
boy.
whatever time you're listening to this podcast. A woman in San Antonio, she is suing. And they actually settled a lawsuit with her. So she won the lawsuit. She got $205,000. All because she said a Texas cop removed her tampon during a search of her on a public street.
Time out, Chief.
That is disgusting.
According to her lawsuit, she was sitting on a curb waiting for a boyfriend when police approached and accused her of possessing illegal drugs. Knowing she possessed no drugs, she consented to a search of her car, and a female officer was called at the scene. She made a respectful complaint when the female officer focused her attention on her workout shorts, underwear, and genital area. The officer was undeterred, and she pulled open her pants and underwear and used her flashlight to look in the area around and including her pubic hair and her vagina. Then she said, "What's that in there?"
You know what this is, ho.
It's a Kotex.
You use these too.
So she said, "Well, I got get it out of here."
What?
Indy, it could have had
200,000 ain't enough.
it could have
ain't enough.
Could have had crack in it. We do
That's
enough
not
stories.
That's disgusting.
I mean, how do you apologize for that when you don't find anything?
No. How do you not find anything and then put it back?
You don't.
You can't.
You don't.
That is very messy.
Sorry about that. Here you go.
Push it
Shove this
back.
back in there.
It's like the cork on a wine bottle. It's not going
going
back.
back.
You need $1 million for that right there. I'm sorry.
Speaking of $1 million, a man tries to buy an iPhone with a fake $1 million bill. Excuse me. Yeah. You know, one of the ones they sell like at Spencer's?
Like they're not like first of all, do they think wherever he was buying this from had change?
Right.
For $1 million.
And who's the face on there? Like Steve Harvey? What's the face on the $1 million bill?
Right.
Oh, my
He
God.
said nothing. He said, at least I tried.
That's right, you know.
Tried.
None beats a fail but a try. A local CBS reporter was fired after jumping on and damaging cars during a live news segment. Apparently, he was fired after he climbed into a classic privately owned cars. I guess he was trying to get a live shot.
And he climbed on top of them.
Yeah, got on top of a yellow Ford Thunderbird and then lay down on his side and then pop, I guess maybe made an indentation in that. Man, come on now. Come on.
Now you've got no job.
Yep, and he made a mess because I guess he dinged the vehicle. I mean,
Get a shot of me
Stupid.
standing on top of this car.
yeah. Oh, my God, people are so stupid. Okay, this story is really, really creepy. Researchers have created a smartphone case. And this smartphone case, well, here, just listen.
This phone case, it's made from artificial skin in response to touch, including caressing. Researchers say it can also be tickled and pinched. The idea is to give the user some lifelike sensations. The squishy case is made from silicone and sensors that give it that real-life look and feel. The British and French researchers behind it are also working on an artificial skin watch band. No word yet on when you can get one.
The perfect phone for your future serial killer.
I mean, that's mad creepy, isn't it?
It's very Texas Chainsaw Massacre-y.
Ladies, if you go out on a date with somebody and y'all sitting there across from each other at like Applebee's and you notice his phone case has got like some skin on it,
It's made out of skin.
check please.
I think it's a testament to the fact that we're always with our phones. We don't even talk to other people. We don't touch other people. The phone might as well feel like a person.
You're right. You're right about that.
Oh my God, is that where we've gone?
That's where we've gone.
Am I gonna not be carrying around a phone in a couple of years, just like a little head that talks to me?
It talks to you. Yeah.
I really like to touch somebody, but this phone will have to do.
I'm gonna massage your face, Google.
A manager at a McDonald's in Ohio threw a whole blender at a customer after she complained about her order.
I adore this video. I'm sorry. I adore
I haven't seen the video.
It's bad.
She's in there complaining about her food.
Okay.
She starts throwing bags of food at the people behind the counter. You can't see the people behind the counter. All you see is the blender.
Come out of nowhere.
Flying Mark. It was like Greg Maddox,
Straight to the
perfect
face.
strike. Down. She hit the ground so hard.
So he connected with the blender?
Yeah.
Right in the eye, Mark.
eye.
Her eye was swollen like Tyson got a hold of her. I mean, this was ninja status, throwing stars with a blender, like on point. The video is just great. And I love that she is trying to complain. Bitch, you was throwing food at everybody.
Right.
Like,
So my man took the
first thing that he could grab.
the smoothie machine.
Ow, just, it's a
Dang.
missile. It's
but
a
he probably
missile.
could have killed her with it. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
But she earned it.
So it's like, but it's also
Yeah.
look at that too. Yeah, I
She'll
got
eat
you.
them cold fries next time.
It's 26 years old, too old to spank your son.
Yes, it is.
Florida woman who whipped her 26-year-old son with a belt for missing curfew was sentenced to anger management classes. The woman was arrested earlier this year for hitting the victim 30 times with a leather belt because he came home after midnight. She gave the man a choice. Either she would tell his father or he could get some licks. He goes, I guess I'll take them licks.
But how'd
There's
the
just
cops
so many
get
things
involved?
wrong with this
Did he
story.
call the cops?
He must have.
And admit that he's a 26-year-old who still gets spanking?
The victim told her to stop hitting her after 11 licks, but she told him, no, you have 19 more.
Damn.
Why is he still in her house?
I don't know.
Hold on now, don't do that.
Why does he have a curfew? But
But
then why does he have a curfew?
Because they live in a weird ass family where his mama still spanks him.
Spanks him, right. And it's not the good spanking. It's the bad type of spanking.
Any spanking from your mama's bad.
Yeah.
I would have been
and
out of the house.
certain parts of Virginia and...
That's called foreplay.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. It's called Wednesday.
That's crazy.
Did you hear about this man sexually assaulted a pair of large stuffed animals inside of a Target store, Florida?
Wait, what?
I guess he was sitting there and he just,
Got turned on by the stuffed animals?
and he soiled it too.
Ew.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I guess he humped it to completion. He selected a large unicorn stuffed animal and he did it twice. 2 different toys got ruined. 2 different toys in Target are now a biohazard.
It's like a dog
That's disgusting.
humping stuffed animals. What's wrong with you?
Target on the program. See, that's weird because that's kind of Walmart-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
If I was Target, I'd be very, very ashamed.
That's Walmart, dirt cheapy, kind of dollar store, Dollar General-y.
I think Damon Wayans in Colors when he's in a diaper dancing with that big, what is it, a rabbit? And the police take his rabbit. He's hunching the rabbit. Anyway.
Oh, I haven't seen
Colors
that
on
movie in
the
years.
program.
Colors on the program.
Give me back my rabbit.
Now, couples mainly argue over money,
Yeah.
the kids, and apparently dog shit. Wait, what? Florida woman was arrested after attacking her husband during an argument over the dog shit. The two started arguing because the woman gave her dog, because the woman gave their dog human food. The husband said, every time you give that damn dog some food, he has the shits. I'm sick and tired of it. Uncontrollable, you're shitting everywhere. You're going to have to clean it up. Tired of it. They continued to argue, and she decided that she was done with the argument. Argument over. That's when he called the cops.
It ran deeper.
Yeah.
It ran deeper than dog shit. There's probably some cat piss involved as well.
Although I do want
dog
to fight
poop
my
is
own neighbors over dog poop.
Yeah, dog poop is serious. Ooh.
Put me on. Check your storage. You could have $250,000 just sitting in there. Are they telling you right now that a rare Boba Fett Star Wars action figure from '79 could sell for more than $250,000?
I probably had that. No, I'm not saying have, but
I definitely had that
at some point.
I had all the Star Wars action figures.
In the Darth Vader carrier case.
With the head?
Yes.
I had that too.
Me too.
Had C-3PO, R2-D2.
So the shit we had probably wasn't very valuable.
No, because it had been played with.
Yes. And because everyone had it.
Right.
Everyone. They're
Not
talking
me.
about some Boba Fett that's messed up or something.
No, they say it's a rare one, so maybe it's a limited edition Boba Fett. Okay. One of these sold for $86,000 in 2017. Another one sold for about $113,000, and they say they keep going up in price.
Boba Fett was my jam.
Yeah. Boba Fett was intense. So 3/4 of parents do this to their children. Do you know what this is? 3/4 of parents.
Cuss.
75%.
Cuss at him.
No.
I have no clue.
Still the damn Halloween candy.
Oh, yes.
In my house, it was called a candy tax.
Candy tag.
The old man would be like, "Oh, what you got in there?
Nothing.
Give me that Milky Way and get that Snicker bar. You don't need that M&M, do you?"
But wait.
Just hit him with
like
the,
those.
you don't need all that candy.
Right. But, then he'd leave me with all the lemon heads and Chico sticks.
Yeah. And
Lemon
the
heads with the
Tootsie Pops.
Anything Tootsie related is a poop.
Yeah. They say about 3 out of 5 parents take at least 10% of the candy. 1 in 4 parents take about a quarter of the candy. And 1 in 8 parents take at least half the kids' candy.
Of course, I paid for the costume. What do you mean?
It's gonna
I'm the
literally
reason you
though.
got candy.
It's gonna sit there around your house for months anyway.
Yeah.
I like candy.
You're still eating Halloween candy when you got Christmas candy, and you're like, why don't we throw out this Halloween candy?
Yeah. My old man would leave me with the Smarties and the circus peanuts.
Ew.
How many people? I saw something the other day about that Tootsie Pops and Tootsie Rolls are still a large percentage of what candy gets sold every year. Who's buying Tootsie products?
They're for
They're
businesses.
cheap.
They
The
are
bag,
cheap.
You buy a big bag. For
Yeah,
like
and then it sits there. No one wants that shit.
I like Tootsie Rolls.
You
Boy,
eat
Mark-
Tootsie Rolls because there's nothing else there.
Mark had some crackles and some fucking Hershey's out here in the lobby, and we just ate the shit out of that in 1 week.
I bet you if it was Tootsie Rolls in there, you would eat them.
Nah, not Tootsie
If that was
Rolls.
all that was in
Nah,
there,
them shits
yes,
would
you
still be
would.
sitting there collecting dust.
Fuck them Tootsie Rolls. The average person loses $193 worth of stuff every year because they're intoxicated. Yep. Almost $200 worth of stuff gets lost because you're drunk. You wake up the next morning and goes,
Where my phone?
where's my damn phone case at?
My keys.
Yeah, I could have sworn I had myself some lipstick. All that's gone. Little bitty stuff. Mostly phone, keys, cash. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, so let's talk about this. The one I thought was number one is not number one. It's actually number two. They did the 6 fast food chains with the best fries.
Well, number one to me will forever be McDonald's.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. McDonald's is
too.
number 2 on the list. Still deserves applause.
Chick-fil-A number 1.
No, with them waffle fries.
I love those waffle
I mean, they're
fries.
okay. I like any fries.
Chick-fil-A is third.
Oh.
Right.
Number one, if I was to pick something, fast food,
Yes.
because it can't be like Five Guys. That's not really considered fast food, right?
Five Guys is number 1.
They have magnificent fries.
Well, they're in peanut oil. That's why. They're delicious.
And you really just have to order a small one, and you have enough fries for 30 people.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I may get some Five Guys fries
Man, I
today.
will fuck up some Five Guys. But McDonald's fries,
I love them.
I don't see
Especially if
how any
they're
fries
hot.
beat those fries. They're
hot
delicious.
and salted.
Man, please. Five Guys 1, McDonald's 2, Chick-fil-A 3rd, and then rounding out the other 3, Arby's, Wendy's, Burger King.
Arby's.
Arby's has the worst.
Are they the seasoned fried? Checkers
They're
used to have good.
seasoned curly, and they're hella greasy.
They're gross.
Checkers. Mwah. Magnificent.
Love
Checkers
Checkers
are
fries.
delicious.
Those are good.
They're the only fries you can go to the store and buy in the grocery store, and they taste like themselves.
You have to put them in the oven, though.
Yes.
Put them in the oven.
They got Checkers fries at Kroger, Indy.
Oh, man.
And the last story that I think is really interesting, Americans give out $36.4 billion of what every year? Americans give out what? What do you think that is?
I have no idea.
$36.4 billion a year Americans give this out. That's tips. Tips. Yep.
No, I ain't nothing wrong with that.
You're right. I should give it that.
Yeah, like
The problem I have with tips is when I'm at the cleaners, why is there a tip jar on the counter?
Yeah, certain places it's like, come on. Yo, nothing bothers me more than the dude in the bathroom.
yeah.
That
Because you handed me a paper towel. I got a tip. you.
well, they hold the soap dispenser hostage and your towels
And the
hostage.
sink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come over, they turn the water on.
They feel like they have to put the soap in your hand.
Then they start handing you the paper towels. I could have did all this shit myself.
Not to mention it's 2019, and the chance of me having ones on me is very small, bro.
Right.
Ugh.
That's got to be a dying profession, no?
Yeah, I would think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, exactly. That and coal mining.
It was big though for a while. It was every bathroom in the club, restaurants. It was big for a minute.
Being political just for 1 second. When the current sitting president made the comment about bringing back coal miners, I just thought to myself, what the fuck, man? Are we going to bring back typewriters too? Buggy whips?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty silly.
Some shit just got to die, dog.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's called progression,
Right.
technology. We move forward, not backward.
Exactly. Like, not doing that anymore. We're going to bring back 8-track tapes for all you companies that lost your ass when 8-tracks went away.
Fuck those MP3s.
Yeah, we're going to go backwards. You know what? Good showing today, everybody. Very good. Thank you.
Episode 13.
Episode 13 in the books.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Catch us on iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play.
Hey.
Yeah, it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Oh, and YouTube.
Got it.
YouTube as well. All right, you take care.